about a year ago when the whole world was really just up in flames, we also saw nationally and partly globally a huge rise in Asian American harassment. A lot of it was verbal, a lot of it was also physical, and we saw things escalate. I think a lot of people, especially given the fact that we also had the George Floyd uprisings, I think there's a lot of folks, both Asian and non Asian, that are looking for some sort of concrete way to be able to essentially combat racism in some way, shape, or form.
A lot of our Sikh siblings were often the target of Islamophobic attacks, even though they are not, in fact, Muslim.
Our job is to make sure that communities have the resources that they need to stay protected, that they have the tools to be empowered, to advocate for themselves, to protect themselves and their family, and to support each other.
Blaming Asians during the pandemic is not an actually new phenomenon. What can we now do about it now that we have all of this historical context of what has happened to Asian Americans and be able to stop scenarios and situations of harassment in its tracks?
Our focus has been combating anti-Asian and anti-Muslim hate, just because of the two organizations that have partnered to do this. But what we always say is that these tools that we're giving you are applicable in any sort of situation where you see harassment.
There's definitely like the long-term work of like, you read the books, you talk to people, you try to reflect on your own life, but really there's also the, what can I do right now to make sure that we're stopping harassment quite literally and figuratively in its tracks?
Are these trainings available for everyone?
I want anyone and everyone in the state of Illinois to ask for me is basically my job.
We just want communities to feel safe to intervene, that they have these tool sets to protect their own communities. Because if we don't help ourselves and each other, we can't expect others to do it.